Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. As you can see, we're back on the pay to win account, and today we are looking at the trading hub within the Ranhorn, which is the tab right over here. But first, we're going to take a look at the Abyssal Expedition. As you know, we finally in casuals defeated the first boss, so we actually got the Militia Alkalade, defeating all enemies present in the Devourer 1, which as you can see right there, here are our rewards. When we kill him 2 times, 3, 4, and 5 times, you actually get different levels of what comes essentially in your chest. So the first time, 2 times that you kill him, this is the amount of items that you get in the militant trade, which we'll look at in a minute. As you can see here, the probabilities are here. So these are the rare items that you can actually get out of the trade, which we got a couple of them. You can see actually the probability as well as the amount of dragon crystals they cost. So a stone of force is 980. As you can see, chests are significantly more, as well as the amplifying emblems, pretty decent price at 300. The elite starts getting into the cards, which are very nice. A couple more of the legendary choice chests, as you can see there, as well as reset scrolls. Legendary, as you can see, elite, celestial, and hypogen heroes. Doesn't tell you which hero, but you will go ahead and get one of those 2 heroes. More elite cards, red emblem choice chests, and mythic furniture. Which, interesting enough, because this is kind of the legendary, I had assumed that with legendary, because of the emblem choice chest, that because we got 10 stones or 10 rare cards, as you can see here, for rewards obtained by successfully completing Militia Alkalades, member of the Militia can spend dragon crystals to purchase discounted rewards. Spent dragon crystals will appear as a militant chest and can be distributed to all militia members. Excuse me, militia. We'll go with militia, not militant, militia, as we can see. So it's interesting because these were rare, as you can see, rare. Then we have elite, and then we do have our legendary rewards. So we got 10 here, looking at the probabilities. So let's take a look. So here's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the 10 items that we pulled out of here, which looking right here, there are 2 chests which have 25 red emblems a piece. So remember, the red emblems, not just the rare that we got out of here, which I thought it would be, all 10 items would be from this rare slot. No, the 10 red chests are from the legendary. So I guess it's pretty random when it comes to killing the boss, because defeating him 1 time, we did get the choice of emblem choice chests, which are legendary, according to this, which is where I was a little bit confused about it. A couple of really cool things with the trade, though. As you can see here, the highest rolled number is 73. So looking here, 73, a higher number must be rolled in order to successfully purchase the item. So as you can see here, we have had 4 players that have bid on this item. Here is the number that they rolled. So essentially, it's not a bidding system where you can just buy a ton of dragon crystals. It's actually just going to be random with who is actually winning the item, which I absolutely love, because essentially if you have 980 dragon crystals, you bid on this item, there is a chance, depending how many people are bidding on this item, that you will get the item. One thing that I noticed is when you look here, dragon crystals themselves, to purchase these items, I have 0. Even though we went through, we fought the boss, I had thought that if you killed Golas, that you would go ahead and be rewarded with dragon crystals. I have heard from some sources, and I hope somebody confirm that this is not the case. Meaning that for the dragon crystals, you can see you have to buy them. So dragon crystals have to be purchased. But one of the caveats to that is if you're buying dragon crystals, if you win, you lose your dragon, or you lose the dragon crystals, you do get the item. If you lose a roll, you get all your dragon crystals back, so they're actually refunded to you. The really big thing to remember with that, though, is when a hero wins an item. So one of these, which right here, the militia, trading hub used an auction house system for purchasing Players can roll for items using dragon crystals. Remember, the dragon crystals, I believe at this point, just have to be purchased. The player with the highest number on their die will successfully receive the item, which we just seen. If you fail to win, you're refunded the crystals. So this is the big part right here. For every militia reward that is sold at the militia trading hub or global auction house, meaning that any of the items that are sold, the equivalent amount of bound dragon crystals shall be awarded to the original militia in the form of a militia chest. So this is the militia chest that we're talking about. The militia chest gives you bound dragon crystals, which means with bound dragon crystals, which are actually these ones right here, you can actually exchange them in the stores for different items. So essentially, the way that I see it is every time that we kill the boss, we're going to get X amount of chests in here. The guild that kills Golas will get the option to bid dragon crystals, which are purchased, meaning that they have to be these regular dragon crystals that are purchased. So they can bid on items. If they win an item, for instance, we have a bid here, we have a bid here, we have a bid here. So we have 3 of our 10 items that are currently bid on with 56 minutes left. After the 56 minutes, we are going to get a refund of X amount of dragon crystals right here in our militia chest, which will be bound dragon crystals. So essentially, the more that your guild puts into this, the more chests you get. Because remember, once the chests are unsold, such as these amplifying emblems down here, the stones that are not sold, they go to the global auction house. So they'll actually go here in a different tab in the global auction house, meaning that within 24 hours, no one in your militia has bid for them. So then they go to global. When they sell on the global auction house, you again will get a certain percentage of bound dragon crystals that will go into this little chest here. So essentially, again, the guilds that can kill Golas multiple times will have more items for available to purchase. If they're not purchased here, they'll go to global. If they are purchased in global, the guild that put them into global, so essentially the casual guild here, will go ahead and get rewards in the militia chest, which we can exchange for cards here. So it's a pretty interesting item. I mean, a pretty interesting exchange. Again, the one thing that I didn't realize, or that I'm not 100% sure about, is with the dragon crystals, if this is just bought currency, which I believe it is just currency that is bought. So even for instance here, let's get 300 dragon crystals for $4.99. So we'll go ahead and we'll just pick up a pack here. That way we have a couple dragon crystals. I want to see just how it works with the roll. There's our dragon crystals. Again, I believe the dragon crystals you can only get from rolling. I figured it would be from Golas, and I'm not sure if you get them for Golas, or maybe I didn't do enough damage on Golas. But we're just going to go ahead and bid on the amplifying emblems. So powerful amplifying emblem, which we know when bidding has ended, the player that rolls the highest number shall acquire the item. If a player is outbid during the bidding stage, the dragon crystals will be returned. So we'll go ahead and we'll bid on this one. Use 300 dragon crystals to initiate the bid, which we will. Tap the screen to start rolling. Looks like you can roll 1 time or 10 times. So we rolled a 7, and then the times 10 is 1. Oh, 2 dice. 17, there we go. Your current roll has put you in first place. Stay in first place to acquire the item. So essentially, if anyone outbids me, we'll go ahead and we'll get our dragon crystals back because we're outbid to bid on other items. I'm not sure if it happens immediately or if it is at a point of when you lose. So essentially, if somebody comes in, rolls an 18, they know essentially I have lost the item. So they'll refund me the dragon crystals, I hope immediately, because I could actually go down here and bid on some of the other amplifying emblems that we're looking for. So very cool. I mean, if you're buying the dragon crystals, as you can see my roll of 17 there. And also with the militia, they are split between the heroes. that participate, which it is right here. Bound dragon crystals found within militia chests will be divided 70 times, and the amount each player receives is random. Players with a title rank of Earl or higher are entitled to one part of the 70 random divisions of the militia chest, meaning that we have 70 players in our Abyssal Expedition. Of those 70 players, all 70 players are Earl or higher. So essentially, I'll get one part of 70 of the division, meaning that if we do some quick math here, so we have two chests, which someone rolled a 1 there. So this has a roll, these have a roll. So we have about 2,000, let's say 3,000, 4,000, including mine. So roughly 4,000. So I'll get 1/70th of the 4,000 ones that we bid. Anything that doesn't get bid on, again, moves to global. Global, it comes up as a higher price. So if you do buy them in global, again, with the militia chest, we are going to get 1/70 of whatever this comes up as, and those will come back as bound dragon crystals, which once we get the bound dragon crystals, again, we can exchange it for items that we need here. So more scrolls, of course, Stargazer cards, super, super cool. The elite stones, if you need some resources down here on the bottom. But overall, Stargazer cards are probably going to be the thing to get out of here with the bound dragon crystals. As you can see, not really a huge difference. I mean, 10 faction scrolls at 21 to 10 Stargazer cards at 25. Not really a huge difference in the price. So Stargazer cards, and it looks like the store refreshes every day. So kind of in summary, it looks like the dragon crystals that you get, the regular dragon crystals, you are going to have to buy. So this is going to be a lot of money if you want to buy the items out of the store. And ultimately, to bid the item, you cannot bid the item up, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Lilith, not allowing us to have a player drop $1,000 in the in dragon crystals, essentially just buying everything because you can bid it up. I absolutely love the rolling system. It gives everyone the equal opportunity to go ahead and bid on an item, which is very cool to see. Just waiting to get the chest, because once 50 minutes is over, this chest will actually populate with the items that were sold. So I'll get my 1/70th, which I'll keep you tuned on what we get out of there. Once that has commenced, our other 50 minutes, global will go live. So essentially, again, the more that you're pushing the Abyssal Expedition, the more times you defeat the Devourer, defeat all the enemies present in the Devourer, you will go ahead and get 10, 20 chests, 20 chests, 20 chests, and 30 chests overall, which is absolutely phenomenal. Seems like you are going to get a ton of dragon crystals, or be able to buy a lot of crystals. But I think out of here, so you got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we have 100 items. If we kill them 5 times, we get 100 items that are going into the trade. Out of the 100 items, we get 1/70th back if the item is purchased. Because remember, if the item in the militia trade or militia trade is not purchased, it actually just goes in the garbage, which I believe it says down here. Militia chests will become unclaimed 10 days after the Abyssal Expedition event has finished, and any unclaimed militia chests will not be reissued, meaning at that point, the chest will be gone. So, very cool. I'm not sure if stuff... Actually, I think that might be the chest. I think that is the chest itself, which is this one. I think items will probably remain on the auction house. I'm assuming. That we'll have to wait and see. That's going to be something. But overall, the more times that you kill Golas, the more bound dragon crystals you're going to get. If you want to pony up a little bit of money here, you can bid for items against the people in your militia itself, which again is pretty cool because I like how they did the new system. So hopefully, because essentially if you're in an Abyssal Expedition and you don't kill Golas, you're not going to see any of these in the militia trade. You'll be able to see them in the global auction house with what the militia does not bid on or does not buy. Will go to global at a higher price that you'll pay for it. Which again, if you're buying regular dragon crystals, because remember, both the Militia Trade and the Global Auction House, you cannot use bound crystals. They have to be the regular dragon crystals. You cannot use the bound dragon crystals, which those, again, you do unfortunately have to purchase. That's where they come from, is in the Dragon store. Looks like there's no limit. You can go ahead and buy whatever you want. And then here is the trading hub, as well as I've seen a buyback. Not sure what the buyback is. Original Dragon Crystal buyback. Oh, so they'll actually buy the 300 back. Buyback time, 4 days. So if you have Dragon Crystals, I guess they'll buy them back. This essentially gives you a coupon to buy something in the game for $4.99. If you want to buy, they'll buy the Dragon Crystals back from when you bought them, which is pretty cool. So we do have 5 days from the buyback, which is pretty cool. That way, if you end up not using the Dragon Crystals, you can actually just get a coupon for them, so you can use them later. But that is the trading hub. So essentially, you really got to focus on killing goalless, because the more you get in here, once people buy them, the more bound Dragon Crystals you get. The more bound Dragon Crystals you get, the more you can exchange for more resources, more stones, more Stargazer cards, more summons overall. So making sure that you're pushing the Abyssal Expedition. This is another really, really big part or reason to push the Abyssal Expedition with the event that is not casual. So really making sure that you push the Abyssal Expedition overall. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. It seems like the trading hub is very, very cool. Definitely rewarding players that are putting a lot into the expedition. I'm really hoping if I do more damage in the expedition, it will give me Dragon Crystals instead of having to buy them. I think that would be an absolute amazing reward for players that are really, really putting in damage. But I could not find anything related to getting these Dragon Crystals for free. It is what, going through everything, I could not find anywhere that you can get the Dragon Crystals for free. I believe they are purchase only, which is pretty unfortunate. I was hoping you could get them from killing goalless, which maybe if you're in the top 10, I don't know if there's anything special when you kill goalless. Damage threshold you have to hit, but unfortunately I did not hit it. But goalless will be up shortly. We will try it again and I will let you know, as well as the bound Dragon Crystals we get. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is the trading hub. I hope you're enjoying the Abyssal Expedition. It is very, very cool to see. Going to take a lot of progression to get him down 5 times, but overall super excited about everything that is coming our way with AFK Arena. And as always, thank you guys for watching.